Hey, how y'all doing? It's your girl Jess, and y'all already know today's Wednesday. And on Wednesday, I come and tell y'all my business. So, how y'all doing? How y'all mama and them? So listen, today I gotta give me a little bit of grace. I might sound like a little man in here because I am getting over a horrible sinus infection. It's bad, y'all, and I don't normally get sick, but this sinus infection is kicking my, you know what I'm saying? So I sound a little congested, but that's what it is. What else? Y'all know what I always tell you? I'm not a YouTube girly. I am not a YouTube girly. I'm just a girl that like to sell my business, okay? So if you are here, the least that you could do is you could give me a little like, a little subscribe, and a share. That is free to you and me, okay? That's what I need you to do. Like, subscribe, share. Share, subscribe, like. That's what I need you to do. All right, guys. So today I'm here to tell y'all a story about this one time when I may or may not have had too much of an edible, okay? So listen. I'm not a drug girly. I don't smoke the weeds. I don't, what my grandma used to call weed? She used to call it, dope. I don't smoke the dope. That's not what I do. Because for my grandma, everything is dope. Okay. Weed, dope. Cigarettes, dope. Okay. You a crackhead. But I'm not a dope head. Okay. That's not what I do. So this one time I was out, this was before he was my husband. So we was out and we had went to this, it was like a smoke and paint party or something like that. First mistake. Shouldn't have been there. So the smoke and paint party. I don't smoke, but I do like a paint. No, it was not. It was not a smoke and paint party. It was a painting party, but they had like little different stations you could do. Okay, we just whatever. The details don't matter, okay? So we was at this party. We was painting. So there was a vendor there and they was selling edibles, right? So I've had experiences with edibles in the past, but I said I was never going to do it again. But this time she was like, nah, it's cool. Just try it. I said, okay, well, I'm going to try it. So she had like these things. They look like Jolly Ranchers. Then she had like a brownie and a cookie. So, and I think it was some other kind of candy. Okay, so I was like, let's get some Jolly Ranchers and a cookie. Now, the girl told me, she said, ma'am, do not eat this. So she said, do not eat the whole thing. She said, just take a little piece or a little bite. I said, girl, okay. So, y'all. So we leaving the park. We leaving a little thing. We in the car. So I ate the Jolly Rancher, right? And I was like, okay, whatever. This ain't really doing that. And I ate the Jolly Rancher. Then we was talking. And then I was like, oh, well, let me just taste the cookie. Let me see. Because, you know, some edibles, again, I'm not an edible connoisseur, but some edibles have like a weird aftertaste. So I said, let me just take a little piece of this cookie. Y'all, this cookie tastes like a chocolate chip cookie. Like, it didn't taste like nothing else. So I'm sitting there, he driving, I'm just eating the cookie. Like, just eating the cookie. We get to our second destination. Before I knew it, I done ate the whole cookie. But again, I'm still cool. I'm just like, okay, well, whatever, you know, I ate the cookie. So he was going to get some, food, like from this little, like a little bar, patio bar kind of situation. Yeah, I thought we walk in for the first hour. I'm cool. We sit outside. Did he get a hookah? No, we ain't getting no hookah. I think he asked me and I was like, no, I don't want no hookah. So there was like a game. There was a football game on outside of the big TV. We ordered wings. We drinking water. Cool. As I'm sitting there, y'all, stuff just, it's like I started hearing like voices, and it was like I was having a conversation with myself, but I was outside of myself. If that made, like, almost like I stepped outside of my body and I'm standing next to me and I'm talking to myself, y'all. Like, why, like why she got that on? Everybody started looking like aliens. I was like, why? Oh my God, why they all look like aliens? I remember thinking, oh, this is so bad. But I remember looking at people like, well, why she got that on? Like, why she got that Walmart moo on? I seen that like this. I'm having a legit conversation, like, with myself, outside of myself, but my mouth is not moving. Apparently my face was just like moving. So I hear my husband, like, you know how you hear somebody but you don't really hear, and it was like he was talking in slow motion, like, are you okay? Like, that's how he was sounding to me, but he was talking regular, and I was just like, oh, I'm good. So he's sitting there, and then he was still talking, but while he's over there talking to me, thinking I'm normal, regular, because, oh, let me say this, he didn't eat none of the edible, right? It was just me. He didn't eat none because he was driving, so he didn't eat none. Only I ate it. So, yeah, he's sitting there talking to me like I'm regular, looking at me because my face was distorted, acting crazy. I'm still having a full-blown conversation with myself, outside of myself, just looking at everybody like, this is horrible. Like, look at her shoot. Like, just Oh my God, y'all. And then my conversation, like, as I hear my husband over here, my conversation started getting louder. Like, why are you in here? I just remember thinking, I remember this conversation so vividly. I just remember being like, you a bad bitch. Why are you in here? Like, why do you got your expensive shoes in here with these people, and they're in here with these Walmart special? Like, okay. So then I don't really know how long that conversation went on with myself, because I feel like it went on for a long, long time. But in reality, it's probably just like 15 or 20 minutes. Okay. So then the food comes out. Okay. So the food comes out. One thing about my husband, it don't matter where we are. We could be at the strip club. We could be in the pits of hell. My husband gonna pray, okay? Because he gonna pray over our food. He do not care. That's why I love him, man. I love him so much. So, but this particular time, I remember the food came out, and he's like, all right, babe, let's pray. Y'all, I swear to God, it sounded like he was on a megaphone praying. And I just remember him praying, and I was just like, why is he talking so loud? Like, I just felt like I felt like everything around us stopped, and his prayer was like the loudest thing ever. Like, and I was just like, oh my God, why he praying so loud? Why he praying so loud? So we eating, y'all. I'm still tripping. Like, I'm eating my food, but again, I'm thinking I'm normal. He was like, I was doing everything in slow motion. And so I'm eating my food real slow. And then I was just like, I got done. And I was like, I'm ready to go. So my husband was like, all right, let's, box the food up. Let's so we could go. Y'all, when it was time to stand up, he was like, okay, he said, come on, stand up, let's go. Y'all, I could not stand up. Yeah, my legs was not working no more. I was like trying to get out the chair, and I just was like, I can't get up. My legs ain't working. My legs is not working. Y'all, that is for real. My legs was not, like, my husband had to carry me out of there because my legs was not working. That man had to literally carry me out of it. Like, why, Jessica, why would you do that? Like, why would I do that? That man had to literally pick me up and carry me to that car. It wasn't like I had on no high heels. My legs just literally stopped working. They would not work. I could not get them to work. And then I was just like, I can't believe this. All I remember is that man getting me in the car. I don't remember the ride home. And then I was so out of it. When we got home, at this time we were staying in the condo. He had to pull up, because when we got to the house, my leg still was not working. This man had to pull up. He couldn't even park. He had to pull up and literally carry me into the house and lay me down. And then he was like, he had to like carry me in the house, lay me down on the bed. And he was just like, it was like carrying dead weight. And so then he's like, man, I just had to take your clothes off for you, just lay you in the bed. I remember none of this. So yeah, moral of the story, okay, the next day I was fine. I recovered, like, oh, everything was good. I still remember like the vivid details of me, because it was like I was there, but I wasn't there. Like, I didn't have control of my body. But the next day, my husband, he decided that he was going to take some of that, because I think we had a brownie. So he decided that he's going to eat that brownie. That he was stuck the whole, like, how I was moving slow, that whole next day out of it. He just couldn't get it together. He was like, man, that thing hit you, and it hit you hard. Okay. So moral of the story is, if you get an edible and people tell you not to eat the whole thing, don't do it. Don't do it, because as for me, I'm not eating no more edibles. Nope, not doing it no more, because that was enough for me. When I thought I was paralyzed and I couldn't walk, that was enough for me. So yeah, y'all, again, I always just be doing foolish, crazy things. Like, have any of y'all ever tried an edible? Do y'all do edibles? Because I'm not a dope girl. I drink, but I'm not a drinker, if that makes sense. I am a tequila girl, but I'm not gonna like just drink all day. I'm a social drinker, right? So if I'm out, I'll get a double shot of tequila on the rocks with a lemon and a lime. That's it. That's all. Okay? That's it. That's all. But as far as me and edibles go, can't do it. Like, all of y'all who get up like 420, all y'all that be puff it up. Kudos to y'all. I don't like that. For y'all, for me. For y'all, this is a judgment-free zone. Okay? So yeah, let me know. Do y'all do edibles? Do y'all do the dope? I mean, don't incriminate yourself. I just want to know. So I hope y'all enjoyed this story time about, my legs not working, and how I'm never going to do an edible again. So again, meet me back here next Wednesday, story time, so y'all can hear some more of my foolishness. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? Help your girl out. All right? I love y'all. Bye.